as we get into the last heat of this round to decide our final quarterfinalists. And it's a battle between two of the most winning surfers on the championship tour. T.Wright, two-time world champion, up against Lakey Peterson. Both these surfers are, in fact. Great heat. This one during the break.
Yeah, so obviously here, this is Lakey's first wave, and there was a real jostle there. You can see what it means, I think, straight away, just the intention behind Lakey.
On the CT, a must-win heat for Lakey as we see Tyler taking off early into this first section. Rips into the carve. Bit of foam on the face. Tyler so sure-footed. Plenty of variation on that forehand, trying to get to that turn early. And we've seen it a couple of times today. Surfers without that west direction in the swirl, struggling to go into that final hit with a whole lot of momentum. And that's what's brought Tyler undone there.
And then Tyler had priority, so she takes off on this one. Nice and clean. I mean, this first hook and jam in the pocket, really well timed. Unfortunately, this one just finding a bit of froth through the face here. Wow, I struggled with that one. But
for a shift up in the priority. And Tyler just getting herself into position to capitalise on this one big section. Wow. And digs in, a beautiful turn there, and will find room for more. Nice hit with some foam on the face. This wave taken under priority, and she'll duck out before the closeout section. That one was going pretty dry, so really looking to just save the equipment and the body. It feels like avoiding that final section, but the work on that first deep wall flick, it was A1.
Wow. I mean, let's see, Lakey has a look. I mean, Tyler goes right underneath her, actually. So
Lakey peeled.
Yeah, that's actually going to be super interesting. I think, okay, regardless of that, this is going to be a 6 score. It was 2 amazing turns. It was really clean. But Tyler was positioned directly underneath Lakey.
That's true. You still have to be paddling for that wave if you want it. You've got to fight for it.
Wow, okay. Did Lakey petition, though? Oh, she did. She puts her hands up.
She put her hand up, but Kaipo, was she paddling for the wave?
No, you know, I think in that case, playing the game, you've got to force the issue. And so I feel like if Lakey actually made a big attempt and then, you know, put her hands up after attempting to catch that wave, Lakey just kind of took too long to decide.
It was a very different situation to what we saw at Burleigh Heads, where Betty Lou paddled over the top of Vahine, basically, and forced the issue. And maybe Lakey could have been a little bit more intent in getting into that wave, but it was an 8 for Tyler, and Lakey now has a big number to make up, and she's doing pretty nicely with this wall. A couple of big hits on the outside, probably some aggression being unleashed on this wall as she brings it through to the inside, gets a finish, slaps her hands, and that is a big exchange, and we're going to see a solid score drop for the Californian as well.
Beautiful looking wave. These conditions are A1 right now. Waits for this first section. Look at the beautiful bowl here, the spray thrown from that first turn, and just aggression, right? That's what comes to mind here. She really was not, she was going to slap this wave hard. It was a good score, it was a good answer back. She's fired up. As we look at this super slow-mo here, just, wow, just beautiful surfing there. And, you know, you hear Tyler's dropped an 8, you need to match it. This is well and truly on the way. Just, that's trademark Lakey for me right there. Just that wrap. She is so technically good at that turn. And just again, so, wow. Just when we thought this was a sleepy heat, Ron, it's all underway now.
After watching Lakey surf as a championship tour competitor for over a decade now and calling a lot of her heats, you know, she is a fiery competitor, and over the years we've heard her ramp herself up for big clashes like this, and she doesn't hold back. Let's see what Tyler can do. Well, it's just a big in out, and Lakey now with priority on the outside here, looking to hold off Lakey Peterson, who's charging hard. She had this wave during the break.
Yeah, so Lakey chasing a 4.07. Let's see what happens here. Nice little tail slide jab in the pocket. And does she get a finish? She does. Flipping this script right now, and then Tyler gets this one as well. So Tyler, wow, okay, this is so cool. We're seeing these girls go back and forth. And then does Tyler get the finish here? She's lining up this end section. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Tyler doesn't get the finish. Lakey does. Lakey only chasing a 4.07. And Tyler, just beautiful rail work here, as you see. But this wave sort of had a funny angle on it. Not really offering too much. This next jab here. Nice little slow-mo of this section. But for me, it's Lakey. Lakey's out in front now after that last wave. Well on track. Doesn't look like it has got too much wall on it, but
Lakey's going to take this one, limit the opportunities for Tyler on the peak here. Winds through that first carve. Will she commit to this inside section? She does. Smashes it, but can't ride out. A minute and a half to go. Lining one up here. The two-time world champ is going to make her move. Let's see what she can do. Has a lot of speed. Digs into the first section. Cuts that turn short so she can get back out in front here. So a couple of hooks in the bowl. We'll still need a big finish to go excellent on this one. And she's going to get slammed down by that wave. Her coach, Richard Dogmarsh, watching on. And that's not going to be the excellent score that she needs. 50 seconds to go here.
This wave had a lot of lump and bump in it. Tyler picks the eyes out of this first section. Layback jam, comes from behind. That little swish in the pocket.
An excellent heat score total of 16.1 for Lakey Peterson. And what was no doubt one of the biggest heats of her life. She's had plenty of them. And that's just another one that she'll be able to reflect on with fond memories. T.Wright, she'll still maintain her position.